Hello, welcome to this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Friday, September 12th, Major League Baseball. So pretty good Thursday for us. We were in two games. Guardians win. Didn't win by a lot, but they did win, covered the bigger stuff there. And under in that Orioles, under in that Orioles game again does pay off. So as we cruised in that one, as Orioles win 3-2, total of 8.5, and we ended at 5. So profitable day. Anyway, if you're new to our show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we are sponsored every show on YouTube, brought to you by the wonderful world's #1 sports betting app called Outlier. 7-day free trial is what they're going to give you. You can check it out in multiple spots. Tick to our YouTube channel page as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. Just click the link, try it out for a week. They're going to give you fantastic bet ideas, trends, where the money's coming in on the books. You can odd shop at all the books that you are currently signed up with and hold multiple bets from multiple books in one spot. Make all your bets from there as well. Not only that, they're going to give you ideas you probably haven't even thought of for bets that have fantastic hit rates, is what they would call those, that are cashing at a great, fantastic rate. Check them out. Outlier, comment section, YouTube channel page. Also, private Discord channel available for all of you out there as well. Make sure you check that out as well. Well over 200 members. In fact, they've already got all of these baseball bets. They've already got NFL Week 2 for Sunday and Monday bets. And they've had college football now for a day. If you want to get ahead of line moves, juice moves, and all that kind of fun stuff, check us out on the Discord. Same spot, YouTube channel page, and the comment section of every YouTube episode that we do. Let's get started with baseballs. We've got a full slate. And typical Friday fashion, the Cubs are going to lead us off as they'll play a home day game to keep that tradition going. Rays, Cubs, Boyd versus Shane Bass here. Total 7.5. Cubs are a $1.70 favorite. I don't know about you, but the Cubs is a $1.70 favorite. Scares the living crap out of me anymore. Now, they did end up winning a couple games in Atlanta. I'm shocked they beat Chris Sale. They didn't really beat them. It was more Atlanta couldn't score. They win 3-2, not we came out, we beat the hell out of them type of game in that one there. Shane Bass pitching for the Rays has pitched almost 3 runs a game better on the road than at home. And then also Mr. Boyd, who's been really good all season long, has been electric at home. So in this one, under 7.5 is the best way to attack this thing. Let's give you all the bets we've got here, as we've got a boatload. Rays, Cubs under 1.5 the first 3, 3.5 the first 5, 5.5 the first 7 innings, 7.5 for the game. Cubs under 3.5 team total. And Rays under 3.5 team total. Let's see. Boyd under 5.5 strikeouts, as he hasn't gotten to 6 strikeouts in some time. He has not been striking out a lot of guys. Still getting a lot of guys out, but not striking them out. Then we've got Bush under 0.5 run. 13 straight games at home has not scored. Boz for 6 Ks because he's been striking guys out. Boz for 5+ hits allowed. He should allow I'm assuming a few singles in this game. Maybe even a couple of runs as well. Next, more bets coming in this one to you. Suzuki under 1.5 total bases. Fortes has been ice cold under a 0.5 hit run RBI. Suzuki under 0.5 run. Bush under 0.5 single. Fortes under 0.5 total base. Ian Happ under 0.5 run. Bush under 0.5 hit. Boyd 5+ hits allowed. Boz 2+ walks, and Happ under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. All right, so a lot of under batting prop under. I think the hitters are going to allow some hits. I just don't know if they're going to be able to execute many runs getting home. Next game up, 6:45 Eastern time frame. Royals, Phillies. We're also involved in this one because it's a Royals game. We had a Cubs game, a Royals game, first 2 games out of the chute. Walker Buehler and Michael Lorenzen. So Lorenzen had pitched pretty well to probably the last 3-4 starts out. He is starting to show where he has been giving up 4+ runs and go around. Walker Buehler hasn't really started in 2+ weeks in this one. Phillies are about $1.30 favorite at home. That's a mistake, don't we think? Total in this game at 9. We'll focus on the over here. To be really honest, if you want a lot of the Phillies action, I don't blame you. I think the Phillies are going to score a majority of this. But Royals, Phillies over 2.5 first 3, 4.5 first 5, 6.5 first 7, 8.5 for the game. Phillies over 4.5 team total. Then Schwarber and Real Muto, same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, and 3+ total bases. Next game up, Pirates, Nationals, Mitch Keller, Lord for the Nationals. About a wash game on the money line, real close here, both sides. Total around 8. Mitch Keller likes to give up some runs. Lord, last time out, was against the Cubs. He looked like Cy Young Award winner. Let's go over and take the 8 down to 7.5. We get a little bit of over 3.5 front 5, over 7.5 for the game. Also lean to the Nats in that one as well. Next game up, Orioles, Blue Jays. We're hitting 3 games early. 7:07 Eastern time, this game in Toronto. Trevor Rogers, who has been stellar for the Orioles since coming back off the injury list, he has pitched masterfully. Chris Bassett, at home, is a different beast on the road. Now, Bassett did face the Orioles on the road and got beat up, but that is on the road. At home, his ERA and expected ERA under 2.5. We don't expect a lot of scoring in this matchup here, to be really honest, as both teams have struggled to score. Like, they have not put up those 5+ run type games in a minute. Not only that, you got 2 pitchers that are pitching pretty well in this one as well. Let's give you the plays here. Blue Jays, Orioles under 8.5, under 2.5 first 3, 4.5 the first 5, 6.5 the first 7, 8.5 for the game. Orioles under 3.5 team total. Jays under 3.5 team total. We are going to play Vlad Guerrero, though, for a 1+ single. Trevor Rogers has basically been 1 run or less is all you're going to get off of him. And then he's going to pitch you probably close to 6+ innings, if not more. Bassett, we expect to keep this thing relatively low as well. I'll give you 6+ innings, maybe a couple runs max. To be really honest, it's going to be a battle of the bullpens. That's probably where you see a majority of this run scored in this game. But we expect a low-scoring, tight game. Blue Jays need every game they can get to try to get the number 1 seed in the AL. It looks like they're going to, and hold on to the American League East, right? So they need every game they can get. Had a big win against Houston yesterday, but they need every damn win to finish this out and make the Yankees play in the wild card. Speaking of the Yankees, they're up next, 7:10 Eastern time frame. Red Sox, Yankees, Giolito versus Gill. Red Sox are a dog at home. The Red Sox, who have owned the Yankees all season long. I wish I had one of those horns. Dog alert, underdog alert. Here we go. Red Sox money line, front 5. Red Sox money line for the game. Red Sox over their team total. I don't see how you get away from the way the Red Sox have played the Yanks all season long and to get plus money at this point. I have a feeling this line's going to get steamed a bit. So run, don't walk to the betting app or betting window and get you a piece of that Red Sox. Or you can play Red Sox plus a half front 5. You can play Red Sox plus 1.5 as well if you want to be a little more conservative. I think the Red Sox win this game. Giolito's pitched well enough. That Yankees bullpen, oh my bejesus, have they been bad. All right, next game up. Jacob deGrom and the Rangers going to the Mets. Mets finally going to go back home against Tong. deGrom gets to go back to the Big Apple. Go against his former team. A little bit more motivation, right? Oh, you didn't believe in me, so I went and signed somewhere else. I could have finished my career in New York, And he's stayed healthy like almost the entire season. It's unbelievable. The 1 year they don't put any props out on him because the books have been tired of getting beat on the under. Now he's hurt all season. Now he's been mostly injury-free, right? So it never fails. The book's sitting here like, are you freaking kidding me? This is the year we could have made back all that under money we lost because he got hurt every year and he stayed healthy the whole season. But anyway, what do you do? So in this one here, this game's about a wash as well. Tong looked good. Looked good his first start. Second start, okay. Now, third start here. I like the Rangers on the road. This could be a tight one here as well. So I don't know if I'd play anything on the run line unless I'm getting plus 1.5. Rangers money line front 5. Rangers money line for the game. The Mets just got their teeth kicked in by Philly on the road. Maybe they feel themselves a little bit coming back here, coming back home. They need it. They need wins or they could be out of the freaking playoffs. That's how desperate this is getting here for the Mets. The Rangers are chasing as well for a playoff spot. They desperately need wins. This should be a hell of a weekend battle here between the Rangers and the Mets. Next game up, Tigers in Scooball going against the Marlins and Alcantara here. So Tigers, no surprise, are a monster favorite in this one. Only $2.10 because they're on the road. Total is 7 in this particular game. This game boils down to this. Tigers minus a half a run, front 5. Tigers minus 1.5 on the run line. Scooball over K's. Scooball, whatever his outs are, whatever. He's going to throw 7 innings. 7 innings, 10 Ks are a great possibility here for Scooball. I expect him to pitch extremely well in this matchup, especially against and overpower a lot of the Marlins hitters. Marlins hitters do well against some bad pitching, but good pitching, not so much. But do love the Tigers in this particular matchup as well. Next game up, White Sox and the Guardians. The White Sox once again go over their team total. It seems to be the best bet in baseball, at least for the last 3 months. 7:10 Eastern time frame. Guardians get a win, take 3 out of 4 from the Royals. Now they got the White Sox in town. The Guardians trying to chase down the wild card here. Guardians have been, if they could get rid of those bigger losing streaks this year where they lost 10 plus in a row, this team would be like, I don't know, chasing the Tigers down for top spot or at least the American League Central. So, and Guardians are doing this, by the way, without 2 major pieces pitching wise, Ortiz and Clase, both with the gambling probes. So nothing, I haven't heard a thing about that here as of late, but Jose Ramirez has been hot. Kwan got hot yesterday, the last 2 days. They scored just enough to get the Royals on Thursday. Now going into Friday, I think the Guards are probably going to win this one, but the better play right now is the White Sox plus 1.5. Martin Perez, Bibby's pitched pretty well. The Guardians are too big a juice here at $1.70 plus. So the White Sox plus a half from 5. White Sox plus 1.5 for the game. White Sox over 3.5 team total again. I'm telling you, that thing hits 4 or 5 out of every 6 days. You got to get in there and play this. If you only play one bet today that we go over, White Sox over 3.5 team total, just play it for the whole weekend. See what happens. You probably go 2 for 3, probably at worst, if not hit all 3 days. This team figures out how to score runs without hitting a bunch of homers as well. So execution, whatever you want to call it. They can't pitch to save their life, but they can seem to score some runs. I don't know if teams try to take it easy on them or what the hell the issue's been, but it's been this way for months. So White Sox over team total, White Sox plus a half front 5, White Sox plus 1.5 for the game. Next game up, Astros, Braves, Waldrop. No starter announced for the Astros. Astros are $1.30 favorite somehow. I don't know if the books have paid attention to how well Waldrop's pitched. And the Astros had an exciting series with the Blue Jays. Unfortunately, though, they're figuring out a way to lose games, and they're going to lose this division and possibly find their rear ends out of the playoffs, mainly because they were so bad at home for a 30 to 45 game stretch. But Waldrop's pitched well. I don't know how to get away from this. This is another underdog alert. Braves plus a half a run from 5. Braves plus 1.5 for the game. But the Braves also have a great chance to win this thing if Waldrop pitches well. The total's 8.5. The way the Braves have hit, probably better play under that as well. So another tight game. Probably go either way. Putting that run in your pocket, I think, is going to be a big deal. So, in that one. Next game up, Cardinals and the Brewers. Brewers finally getting back home. They're only $1.30 favorite here with Lopez on the mound. I'm sorry, wrong game. Priester on the mound versus Paliente. They're $1.80 favorite. I thought that was a little off. Brewers kind of in cruise mode a little bit, not as hot as they were earlier. Impossible to keep that streak up, though, I think is the thing. Last 15 plus games for them is basically don't hit any major losing streak where you lose the number one seed, make everybody come to Milwaukee, and just cruise. I mean, just play good, solid baseball. You'll end up winning the majority of those games. The Cardinals look like they've packed it in. It's 1-2-3 Cancun for the Cardinals this season. Disappointing. There wasn't a ton expected out of St. Louis camp, I don't think, but St. Louis is a fantastic baseball town. They deserve and expect to be in the race every damn year. Brewers minus a half a run from 5. Brewers minus 1.5 for the game. Brewers over team total. I think all those play extremely well. Now we get to the 8-10 game. Diamondbacks, Twins, Pablo Lopez, Brandon Pfaadt. So Diamondbacks were hot, and then they went and faced the Giants, and not hot some more. Pablo Lopez pitched pretty well against the Royals recently. He's glad to see Mr. Lopez back. He's a good pitcher. They've got two good, basically two aces in that Twin staff. As much as they've traded away, Lopez and Joe Ryan are really two really good starting pitchers, right? If you want to start with starting pitching, those ain't two bad ones to shake at. That's for damn sure. This one here, give us the Twins money line from 5. Twins money line game. And let's say the Twins score some runs. Give me over 3.5 team total as well for the Twins. Diamondbacks normally not that great on the road, much better at home. But, the Diamondbacks win a lot of games they're not supposed to and lose a lot of games they're supposed to win, right? Kind of the story of their season for the most part. Next game up, Rockies, Padres. What more can be said about the San Diego Padres? The Padres, by the way, are $3.10 favorite in this one. Who in their – oh, I don't get it. Really? Padres beat them 2-0. Another under game we told you to take because the Padres can't score. Scored 2 runs against the Rocks. I mean, at least the Dodgers, the worst game they had against the Rockies was 3, right? I mean, I don't know what's going on in that offense. They don't know what's going on either. For a team that doesn't strike out a lot, they sure do hitting a lot of ground balls and a lot of double plays. Gordon versus J.P. Sears in this one. This is not the best pitching matchup either for the Padres. And they're a $3 favorite. Total in this game's at 8. Take it to 8.5. Go under 4.5 to front 5. Neither team can seem to score. I don't know why play a side in this thing when you can get a lot less juicy just by playing an under here. Under the team total for the Rockies, under the team total for the Padres. I think you got a lot of under possibilities here. Until the Padres score 5 runs in a game, continue to take the unders. I mean, there's no point of beating around the bush here. Their offense has struggled to score, continues to struggle to score, and for some reason will continue to struggle to score. I don't get it. They even struggle more at home. So under. All right, next game up. Reds, A's, Singer on the mound. A's no starter announced yet. Total at 10. And no starter announced yet for the A's and their favorite. So disrespect coming Brady Singer's way, but that's for damn sure. Take it down to 9.5 from the 10 spot. Just over 4.5 front 5, over 9.5 for the game. Or if you want to play over 5.5 to front 5, either way. I think we're going to see some runs in this series. This should be a pretty fun one. This could be an 8-6 final, 2-touchdown game, basically in this baseball game here in Sacramento, but should be a fun series overall if you like offensive baseball. Angels and the Mariners, Yusei Kikuchi, Luis Castillo. Yusei has absolutely struggled as of late. Mariners are really, really good at home. Mariners fighting for a spot. Angels seem doing their best impression of 1-2-3 Cancun. Give us the Mariners in this one, minus a half a run from 5. Mariners minus 1.5 on the run line. Mariners over their team total. Angels under theirs. The Mariners go away with the win. And final game on the board. Dodgers, Giants, 10:15 Eastern time frame in San Francisco. Justin Verlander, Yoshida Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Yamamoto ERA, quite a bit higher on the road. Verlander's actually pitched pretty well over the last couple of months. So I want to give Verlander a shout out. I mean, he's pushing Social Security age when it comes to MLB starting pitcher, but he is pitching well. This game here, Dodgers once again a favorite. No shocker there. About a $1.55, $1.60 favorite. Okay, we're not shocked. It's the Blue Jays. They're everybody's favorite whipping boy. No, I mean, not the Blue Jays, the Dodgers. We're all over the Giants in this one. Giants money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Giants over 3.5 team total is plus money. You could even go to 2.5 here if you want. Giants money line first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Rafael Devers and Matt Chapman, both of them hot right now. Same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. That is a rundown for Major League Baseball, Friday, September 12th. If you like the content you're seeing here, make sure you hit subscribe here on YouTube, or give us a like, or share it with a friend, or comment and let us know how much you like the show. Greatly appreciate that if you could do that. Whether it's my show or anybody else's you're following, make sure you give the creator a little bit of love. That's always very appreciative. Also, private Discord channel available for all of you out there. You can find that link to get in our Discord, well over a couple hundred members, in the YouTube channel page, as well as in the comment section of every episode on YouTube. And all of our YouTube episodes brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. Not only can you make multiple bets from multiple books, all from one spot, you're going to get great bets to play. They're going to odd shop for you as well to tell you the best place to play those bets and give you where the money's coming in on the books, hit rates that are above 80%, 90%, depending on what you want for a certain stretch of games. And they're going to do it in tons of different sports as well. Outlier, the world's #1 sports betting app, 7-day free trial available in the link in the comments section with the link there, or in the YouTube channel page. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.